Hey, what's going on, people? It's your boy Caribeño with Caribeño Sports. Today in my first video, I want to talk about the Jake Paul Mike Perry fight on the 20th. That was last night at the time I'm recording this video. I just want to give a quick analysis. Coming into this fight, it was a replacement fight for Jake Paul to stay active after Mike Tyson had his health complications. They had to postpone the fight. This fight was very interesting coming into the build-up. At least in my opinion, you had, as always, the MMA pundits and the MMA analysts that were rooting for Mike Perry to win and thought that Jake Paul had made a big mistake. And then you had other people on the other hand that thought Jake Paul was too big and too experienced within the boxing confines and the boxing rules. And those people turned out to be correct. Jake Paul just went in there way bigger. The first thing I noticed was the size difference. Jake Paul is massive compared to Mike Perry. Jake Paul walks around at around 220, 225. It seems like he's 6'1". Mike Perry is 5'10", and I think the highest weight that he ever competed at was about 175 in any combat sport. The height difference is not too crazy. It's more about the physical size, that frame, and then how much muscle and weight they could pack on. So naturally, as per usual, Jake Paul chooses smaller, less experience in boxing, at least MMA fighter. So so that to get in there and have certain advantages. But coming into this fight, I kind of felt that way from the beginning. First thing I noticed is Mike Perry came in there trying to establish his physicality and his toughness, that has made him so successful in the bare knuckle fighting championships, which is great at, because he's perfectly equipped for that type of fighting. If this fight would have been under those set of rules, I would have given Mike Perry a lot bigger of a chance to actually come up with the victory. But within these confines, with the 10-ounce gloves, the fact that Jake Paul has been doing nothing but training in the boxing side of things, he has a much better understanding of footwork, of lateral movement, of parrying, of catching shots in the gloves, understanding distance, being the bigger man and fighting at a distance, knowing how to work his jab, knowing how to follow through with the right hand right behind the jab, and set up that big power punch, which was very easy to do against Mike Perry with his lack of defensive acumen. But that was it. That was all I saw. He dominated. He KO'd him. I got more to come